tactical decisions. So you're going to see how within 45 minutes, around there, I have a 3-part practice that I'll be taking them through. Unopposed passing practice, going into opposed, non-directional, transitional game, and then an 8v8. So we'll see how we can take these concepts, simple to complex. A lot of methodology discussions, gag, simple to complex. However you go about it, I chose simple to complex today. Any questions, I really encourage you to ask. Anything to do with the session details, go ahead in that debrief afterwards and ask me anything you'd like. I'm happy to discuss, and I'll learn off of you for sure. So, ladies, you ready to get started? Okay, let's do it. We'll get cracking. First of all, you guys ready to go? Any injuries I need to know of? Everybody got their jewelry off? Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's get started. So can I get a group of 8 of you to do this first practice? Ladies, what I need is, I'm going to get 2 players behind this red cone, 2 players behind that red cone. If you're around these balls, if you can move them away from the grid, that'd be great. Can I get the rest of you girls on this middle part here? Okay. So like we know, coaches, the balls aren't set up, so that's my bad for not having that ready to go. So 2 behind there, 1 over there, 1 player, and another player over there. Fantastic. 2 in the middle. I need 2 brave souls to start our session in the middle. Okay, and remember again, the purpose of this session is enhancing technical habits. So, you're going to start us off, okay? So if you grab a ball, I'll be working with you as your center midfield partner for a demonstration. You can step off for now, but you'll be right back in. So this is how it's going to look. If you guys can move those balls back, just so you get a little bit of a lane to pass to each other. Fabulous. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to use this as our reference, you and I. Okay, so our job is to become available as soon as this ball transfers over, so go ahead, we're going to prepare some space. We need to prepare it perfect. As soon as that happens, as that ball leaves her foot, one of us will be showing low, the other one will be showing high. So you can play me here. Great stuff. I'm going to play you. You're going to play long, and I'm going to oh, that's to you? Yeah, that's okay. So go ahead, play the person who's long. You can do that again. Great stuff. Long. And freeze. As soon as that's happening, I expect you 2 ladies to start joining the play. Okay? You're now, what's your name? Sam. You can play that way or that way. Go ahead, play one, dribble to the end, dribble to the end, have an exchange. And what do you think we do now, Sam? We prepare the space. Come on. Come with me. Perfect. We prepare the space. Ball transfers. Go ahead. You can show low. Great stuff. Yep. Over there. I'm going to check to the ball. Receive it. On a half turn. And now I can play and keep the pattern going. So you ladies try that right now. Go ahead. See if you can get a free flow. 1 more person in the middle. And let's see what you saw there. Go ahead. You ladies will be doing the same thing over here. So make sure you got 2, 2, 1, 1, and 2 in the middle. Keepers, you're totally involved in this in the same way the players are. So Paul, you can get them organized. Here we go. Yeah, keep going, keep working through it. So, yep, ladies, organize the lines. You'll figure it out as you go. Yeah, let's see it. Let you have some fun with it, just to begin. Start getting into the details soon. Perfect. Keep going, keep going. Yes, great work to adjust your line. Ladies, we just need an adjustment here. So maybe you can come. And we should be good to go. Play. So Paul, you can get them going on that side. It's all right, girls. You're just warming up. This is still a continued part of your warm-up. It'll progress pretty soon. Keep going. So coaches, when you're watching this, start to look at the technical habits of the players in the midfield, how they're preparing space, are they aware of each other, and how they're penetrating the ball forward by dribbling or passing. Just start to look at those 2 central players. Keep going. Last one here. Good. Yes. One more, come on. Great stuff. Finish it off. Good. And freeze. Okay. So all I'm going to ask is 2 new people in the middle. You guys can rotate out. Go right ahead. There you go. You doing okay, by the way? You cool? So ladies, I'm going to give you one observation that hopefully will help you. So as the ball's transferring across, what do you notice about my hips right now? If I'm going to be one of you, I'll step in, I'll be you. What do you notice about me? This is what I'm seeing a lot. What can change right away when you think of... Which way do I open? Can someone show me how you want me to do that? So like this. Why is that beneficial? Perfect. So just so you guys know where this is going to become a live defender pretty soon. So if you end up, just to your point, you're not going to be able to see the ball behind you. And also, keep in mind, ladies, there's a few ways to create this space. I'm going to be working with her for a second. I've showed you one way. I come here, you spread out and overload this player. How about if we did something like this? If I came here and you rotated in front. So now we're going to introduce east to west, not just north and south movement. Okay, let's see how you do with that information. That's all I'm going to say for now. Play, both sides, go ahead. Same instruction for you ladies. Good, work it out, that's okay. Let the pattern flow. I'm not going to dictate what kind of patterns you need to play. What does your body language and position allow you to play? Good, starting to become a little more natural. Well done, keep it up. Habits, ladies, that's all I'm looking at. Good, increase that ball speed, keep going. Ladies on the outside, one thing for you guys to think about. When you're overlapping, can you keep on side? Try not to run ahead of the ball. Ladies on the outside, you have something to think about as well. Good, well done. Both players in the middle. You have to touch the ball before it transfers to the other two. Both players in the middle have to touch the ball. Good. A little bit better there, a little bit better. Prepare the space. And freeze. Okay? How do you guys feel that was for these middle two? Did it improve? Okay, what could be better? So, fantastic piece of information. You guys, again, helping each other out all the time. Whatever coach is coaching you, she said, we need to talk to each other. So even though the habits look a little better, maybe you can increase your communication. 2 more people coming in the middle. Okay, you get a shot to do this now. And I'm going to add something a little bit different now to think about. This is our 3rd goal. So as this ball transfers over, okay, is there a guarantee that they'll be in the right position? If this person on the ball, which is the prime decision maker, if you don't like what you see in front of you, go ahead and transfer that ball again to give you guys more time and space. Does that make sense? So if I'm not happy, I'm going to keep going and keep active on my toes. Yeah, ball here. Good. As soon as I look up, if I like what I see, I'll play that ball. You guys are the decision makers. Come a little bit lower. Now, I don't have to play you. I can play long or short. Show me what you would do if I played long. Support underneath. Fantastic. You did it naturally. You would play her. You guys would join, and we're off. Okay? A lot of information. What's important? Don't play it if you don't have to. Make sure you like the picture. You don't have to play the short player. Go ahead. Play. Yes, keep going. There it is, there it is. Well done. Double pass. Give it back to her. Give it back to her. Yeah, you can do a double pass at the end now just to increase that. Keep going. Bit more freestyle. There you go. Nice talk. Keep talking. I like that. Coach each other. That's the important thing. Yes. No worries. New ball. New ball. Perfect. Ladies, 45 seconds, increase the tempo. So Paul, could you get me 2 red pennies? 2 red pennies. Keep going, 10 seconds, let's go, increase the pace. Yes, good, excellent, excellent. Make sure you give them time. And freeze. Let's get that last pair in the middle. There's a group that hasn't gone yet. Okay. Okay, and now what we're also going to do is we're going to remove, ladies over there as well, let's remove these mannequins. Okay. Where is the line with 2 players in it? You guys, can I get 1 live defender? So I'll pick you. So Paul, you're going to add a live defender from your lines. Come on in. So all I'm asking now is, you guys are at the end of this, right? You've seen a little bit. So what have you heard so far? What are some of the things we're hoping for from your partnership? Communication? Fantastic. Good movement. When to go. So she's referred to cues. So we've made a lot of progress in a short time. Oh, this is a new dynamic aspect to this. So you're going to pick a player to kind of stay with, okay? Not the whole time, it's per repetition. So you switch that up. Keep them kind of firing, okay? Keep them spicy. So if you go short and you choose to keep her there, you can still play her, of course. Play her. What would you do if you're man on? You can play it back, fantastic. You can play across, and then you'd have to find your angle based on that decision. And then, you know, obviously, you could easily choose her, and then your decision making will come from that. So, looking forward to seeing how you react to it. Okay, so defender, make sure they're going to try to stretch you. Play. Good, well done. It won't be long. I'm not going to get this defender chasing the game. Make sure, defender, you keep goal side. Defender, you got to keep goal side, don't you? There it is, good. One person, yep, that's fine. You'll work it out. Yes, now it's looking good. It's looking good. A little bit more live. 10 seconds, defender. I won't make you do this too long, I promise. Yes. How can you find a new space? Watch the square passes. Watch the square passes. It's easily nicked. And switch the defender in the middle. Last one. So I am going to clean it up just a little bit. So with regards to the defender, I don't expect you to defend against 6 people, of course. So your effort was through the roof. You were working really, really hard. If that ball's there, your job as a defender is going to be to keep them in front of you, right? You want to be goal side. Then, as soon as the ball's transferred, choose somebody, if that makes sense. I don't expect you to chase the play, okay? Just it's your decision-making factor for them. You don't have to win it. Play. Go ahead. You guys play. Go ahead. Come on. Yes, there you go. That's looking a little bit more realistic. Reset, reset, reset. Keep them in front. Yes, break that line. You got it. Well, good touch. Tidy, tidy. Players on the outside, make sure you're the ones with no pressure. You got to be 90% of your passes got to connect. Tidy. 10 seconds. There you go. Keep on side. Keep on side. And freeze. A little bit of a workout for you, wasn't it? Okay, girls, well done. Now everybody come on in. You're going to be watching this little demo. I'll get you set up. Okay, so we're going to progress our session. Okay? So what I need now is I'll take that red penny from you. That one's flat. Okay, you can get rid of it. Can I get a keeper over here? Keeper right over here. Perfect. So you will be at the top of my exercise. You'll be starting it a lot for me. So those are your pile of balls. Can I get a partnership? So a midfield partnership. Maybe 2 center mids, maybe 2 center backs. Somebody you work with on the pitch. Great. Those 2 reds, can I get another partnership? So it's 2v2. Really good. Can I get 2 center backs where these greens are? Really good. And on top of that, I'm going to get a neutral midfielder who loves to be on the ball. You guys the ones already in here? Anyone else in the group? Okay, come on in. So as you guys can see, just step away for the picture just so you can see the little micro demo. So balls will start with the keeper. Ball here. Here, ball. Perfect. So your job now, ladies, the objective of this is you have to grab it from your keeper, find one of your 2 center backs, for example, and make your way back to your keeper. Okay, so go ahead, show me that. Reds, pass to one of your center backs. Go ahead. Boom, blue, let them do it. No, red. Blue, let them go through ya. Reds, pass to your center back somehow. Great. Pass it back in. Blues win it. What do you think you do now? Start again, same objective. Clear? Let's do it. Okay, you guys will set up the same. Your pennies are ready to roll for you there. So Paul, you don't need the greens. Okay guys, come on into the grid now. You're going to show me in here. So my keeper is going to be there, starting everything. The ball's behind you. Okay? Perfect. Ladies in the middle, you know your task. Center backs, if you can go far. Reds, that'd be great. All right, so ladies, a little bit of a tighter space, so I'm interested to see how you do this. Yeah, make sure you're safe there. Move those balls. I don't want you to trip. That wouldn't be good, would it? Okay. So ladies, as soon as you get organized, get cracking. Now we're here. Okay, I'm going to step in for you. You're able to send it directly to your neutral player. Okay, so you can play any one of these straight through. Blues, are you going to let me do that? You are. You're defending first, okay? So make sure, Blues, nothing through you. Keep that shape honest. Split. So coaches, please keep an eye on how the midfielders organize themselves. All I've done is added a neutral midfielder, in which is another piece of information for those 2 in the warm-up to see where they configure themselves. All they're trying to do is break lines. So if you play with 3 in the midfield, this is an excellent exercise to have your midfielders learn how to rotate off of natural cues. Good, keep it going. Almost, Reds, good. Make sure nothing through you, Reds. Keep them honest. Keep going. Good competition. I like that. Don't give up any ball. That's great. And freeze. Okay, just freeze. Go back there. Go back to the center back. So center back, I'll ask you. You can go back to where you were. I know you exactly self-corrected, so you know where I'm going with this. So even closer. You were a little tighter. So we talked about this in the warm-up. Okay. So the pictures need to be clear for our players, and we, as coaches, to continue to paint those pictures in the practice. So what would you like to see from your options in front of you? What would be the best width and depth? Well, can you please organize these players for me in the way that you'd like to see them? You're working with blue. And I love it. Perfect. Tell her where you want her. Where else? What else would you do? She wants you there? Great. You're happy with her there. So Reds, would you adjust based on this new positioning? Because watch this. Do you want that? No. So Reds, make sure we can't go through you. The defending pitcher needs to be clear for the attacking pitcher to come out. So can I get you 2? I'm going to show you where I want you to be. Come. Okay, I want you here. You know that she can go straight down the middle. You're now keeping them all in front of you and making sure this doesn't happen so you guys can block that if necessary. Okay, and I'll get you wider center back. Okay, Some of the patterns from the warm-up could emerge. You can play short, you can play long, etc. Go ahead, let's see it. Be aware of your shape, Blue. There you go. Go ahead. Play. Love it. Keep it going. Yes. Play on. Good. Keep that competition high. Good defenders. Keep them honest. Yes. Perfect. And freeze. So defenders, I'm going to ask you, we're not focusing on you, but the important part to this is they're getting through you. What's the biggest thing that's happening? What do you feel like you're doing right now? Standing square and set up the shape that we just showed you. You were short, you were long, great. If the ball is, for example, they're even, right, say this is their new organized shape, you want to make sure you will allow them to play short for a while if you can't get there. The only reason you would press is when? Is if you can arrive. So don't feel like you have to chase. Protect the space. This is what you're protecting. Even if you have to drop off and let them have it for a second and you go as an organized two. Blue, this applies to you as well. Okay? The reason I'm emphasizing that is because if we don't get this, right, the pictures aren't going to be clear for my attackers. So defenders, don't feel like you have to chase. Just stop them from penetrating the direction they're trying to go. Play! Be organized, yes, together, nothing through. If you can affect the play, you do it. Yes, there it is, win it. Unlucky. Okay, red ball, play, red ball! Stay together, Blue. Stay together. Looking better, Blue. Now you're really challenging them. Yes. Blue ball, turnover. Play. I know it's intense. I'll manage your time. Drop. Yeah. Now we really got to challenge players in possession. You got to be better now. The defenders are looking better. You got to be better now. Beautiful. Well done. Never three in the same line. There you go. Never three in the same line. That's your only rule. Guideline. Good. Last one. Ooh, good transition. Well, good job to play quickly, keeper. And freeze. Okay, so we'll switch some players up. Make sure you're in a new position. Keeper's the only one that stays. So as we know, what the age of the players were, what, you guys are U15? Okay, so we have to find a way to make this competitive. So I would say as a coach, I'm ticking boxes. I'm thinking they're improving their shape. Their technical habits are looking better. Even the defenders are getting a secondary outcome. But what's missing is that true level of competition. So let's add a point system. Let's add something we can almost finalize this with. So ladies, this is how it's going to work. Team in possession, if you can go there, meaning center backs, and back to the same keeper in one round of possession, that is 3 points. Defenders, if you win it, connect with your partner and then start the play again, 2 points. So keeping the ball on transition upon regain. We'll see how my math is and how we go. Play! If you come back, that's 3. If you come back, that's 3. Good Reds, good Reds. 3 points, good. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here you go, defenders. Let's go hungry. Hungry, let's see if we can win that back. Pressure, yeah. Red ball, play. 6-0. Good, love that. Decision to dribble. That's the right moment. You had time and space. You engage the defenders. Great job. Good. Beautiful pass around the corner. Well done. 3 points. 6-3. Good try. Good try. Yes, Blue, come on. So you didn't pass with each other. No point upon that regain. 6-3 still. Keep her in back now. Yeah. Woo. 9 points and freeze. Okay? So we got to a point, start to see some of the things that were successful. I'm going to ask you guys. So Blue, what allowed you to get 9 points? What were some of the things that we were looking for and that you did? Sorry? Broke down their line. How did you do that? That is exactly what you did. Great movement, and your starting position helped you with your movement. Go ahead. Getting in splits. So, for me, if I were to end the section now, I'd be happy. Because what I'm hoping for is that within this little exercise, and you guys can tell me yes or no, that we started to think about how we overload the opposition. Did that come out in the session? Far? Okay. So I'm going to say next point wins. Okay, possession point wins, and then we're going to get you into a nice 8v8. So next possession point wins. Ball here. Rock, paper, scissors for the ball. All right, blue ball it is. Okay, pass it to you. We know how we score. Play.
Yes.
Out of bounds, red ball. Play red there. Play red from there. Ball here. Hold on. We'll start from the keeper because that's how we're going to do it. Hold on. Start with the keeper. Play red ball. Well done to self-organize. Communicate. Remember that was one of your things. Communicate to each other. It helps. Where do you want them to go? Where do you want the ball? Non-verbal. Oh, unlucky. Blue, start from keeper. Blue, start from keeper. Next point wins. Hand back. Everyone's in front of the line. Everyone's in front of the line. How can we change that? Get back. Good pass.
Okay.
And Blues have won it. Good job. Ladies, pick up all the red cones. Ladies, you as well. Balls in the net. Great work, you guys. Hey, that was awesome. From start to finish, looked a lot better. What we'll do is put the balls in the net. You guys can pick up all the cones, leave the green ones on the outside, and we'll get you organized into your shape. Yeah, so much. Perfect. Ladies, grab some water, and you can meet me over by those blue pennies in a second after you get some water. So coaches, we'll use this time while they're getting water. Is there anybody who has any comments about the section in the sense of where we moved from the unopposed passing that became opposed into where we went? Did you guys notice an improvement for the players? So what did you notice? Anybody want to comment on what they noticed, what improved? Let me shut that off.
So shape that allowed them to move more efficiently. And I think they self-organized and some of the cues. Was I very prescriptive, or did I allow them to figure that out for themselves? So that's the one thing that I felt pictures were a little bit clear, but they were not talking to each other. There was nobody in the middle that was like, listen, I got short, hold on, I'll stay long. So whatever their level of communication is, didn't seem to happen. So I'm going to see if it can come out in the Any comments from this side? Anything I could have done better in that second aspect? Anything that could have been better that you noticed? Any constraints I could have added? Less touches? Okay, tell me more about that. Okay. So more of a constraint around the speed of play. Got it. Okay. He's asking, what could I have done if the level of the player was lower? Essentially, if they didn't have the technical skill, this is a very good group. If that was the case, I would have opened up the exercise to allow them more time and space on the ball, essentially. So that was a pretty small space. They had to self-organize with less sync time. So that was the first thing I would have gone to. So when I think about how to make something more challenging, I manipulate the equipment, people involved, or the task. So those are the three ways I could have done it, and I went straight to equipment. Does that help? Add more people, take away people, so that's people in our back pocket, so we're really doing it too. I'm taking away that middle control. I think that was something that was really influencing the exercise. That person really created overload for those groups. My defenders were poor, I would have removed them right away, created zero and time. Okay, let's see how this looks. The game. Alright, come on in. We're gonna come over here, come on. So coaches, you're welcome to come over here. I'm just gonna take them through a little run through of what I expect from their tactics.
Hello? Okay, perfect. So ladies, you're going to get into your favorite part of the session, I'm assuming, is playing, okay? So if I can get a keeper to stand by this yellow cone, that'd be great, and our other keeper on the other side. Go ahead, that's our first job. Sorry, keeper, for making your... Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so now I'm going to get two center backs for blue. Okay, I'm going to get two. We're not going to define these as fullbacks or wingers because you'll play a hybrid role, but I will get two flank players. I'm going to get two center mids, and as everybody in the room knows, this is where I'm going to go. This is who I'm going to focus on today. So you ladies, let's go on the journey together. Number 9. So in possession, ladies, this applies to both teams. In possession, I want you to 2. Almost like a 4, 1. Is that a clear? I get two center backs here where these cones are. You guys can remain in your gray. This is, yep, perfect. And can I get two flank players, two center mid types, and one 9 type? Okay. Well, yeah, we can play, actually. Yeah, we can get a neutral. So we have one more player than was expected, and that's going to be you. So your role now as a neutral is you're going to remain as a center midfield type, so I don't want you roaming into the flanks too often. You're able to just help and overload our midfield too, similar to what we just did. So didn't plan that, but that looks pretty good to me. So let's get the blues going this way. Possession, organize your teams on the pitch, and grays will be going that way. We'll see how they look. I'll get these cones. Yeah, ball's in the net. Okay, I'll remove these. Yeah, you can leave that. That's the sideline. That's perfect. Okay, great. So, keeper, what's your name again? Janine. You're going to start us off, Janine. So before you do that, I would definitely want to show a picture at the beginning because I don't hope to intervene too much. But if the shape isn't right from the beginning, we're going to have trouble. Oh, you don't want my iPad on too? Okay. So, center backs, can I have you starting in a little bit more of a narrow position? And when I mean narrow, I mean kind of by the post. My flank players, well done. W. Center mids, we talked about creating space in the beginning of the session. You can self-organize, so if they want to be too low, you can be one high. If you're trying to overload these two poor midfielders, they'll do the same to you, don't worry. Okay, so you're going to be defending. Where's my number 9? There you go, now we're starting to look like it. So as you can imagine, you can see the picture right away in the middle. You know that you might be responsible for her, 2v1, you guys should get her every time, right? Now we'll see. And you obviously know you'd be responsible for her, plus whatever your center back needs for you. So ladies, this is how I'd like it to look. Grace, take a picture, because I want the same shape for you. Play. Regular game, no corners, throw-ins apply. Keep going. Start to look at specifically, there's a lot going on, but all I want you to look at is the decision making of the two blue midfielders, center mids, and how the neutral player is adapting to their shape. That's what I want you to focus on. I'll be focusing on blue, but you can look at that piece for both teams because they both would have received similar information in the session. Good job, Gray. Keep it up. See if we can get, now we've arrived, let's see if we can get a final act there, Gray. Let's see if we can continue to penetrate. We start to see, yes, some of the issues that are happening with Gray. They all want the ball and are attracted to the ball. Makes it very easy to defend for blue. Unlucky, are you okay? So if I'm focusing, this is a question for the group, if I'm focusing on blue, and I've seen Gray have it now for 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Am I actually addressing my topic with the group that I want? No. So what are some ways that I can make sure blue receives the ball more often? Start with the goalie. So how do I do that in a way that doesn't disrupt the flow? It's an interesting one because it's exactly right. I need to get that ball to my keeper, or at least allow blue to get it. So I have to think about that. Here we go. And freeze. Okay? I'm freezing it there because first of all, the shape is fantastic. You guys agree? Could anything be better about blue's shape right now? And if so, please adjust. Okay, so you have the ball, right? So ball back here, and the ball actually came to you from here. What I'd like to see is my 9 stretch a little more. These are just the 1%. I want to see you high. Go ahead, blue, what's your name? Allison? Allison, stretch her. Why would I be asking you to do that? For who? Spot on. So more space for the center back, and now definitely more space for you. Can I get you living, what's your name? Ella, can I get you living in that little space? Because now one little turn and you're on goal. So these little 1%, let's just call them 5 yards, they make a huge difference. So I'm going to address the technical habit here. This shape was there, which we were pretty close to this, and you received the ball, you were ahead of her actually, she broke your line. So I'm going to be you, what's your name? Vanessa. So Vanessa here, and the touch allowed her to go backwards. She ended up having to play backwards from there. So what I'd like to see from good shape, I look over my shoulder, I'm aware of my pressure points, ball here, yep. Now back foot, now I can penetrate. And we can break lines from the amazing position you were in. So that's what's missing, in my humble opinion, in the women's game. We play backwards and sideways far too often, and we look like we're not playing a penetrative brand of football. And it's literally from little body positions, in my opinion. Think forward, play forward, make sure your body looks that way. I'll give the ball back to you. I'll let you do that. As soon as you turn, the play is live. Play. Turn. Let's go. Live. Play. Play forward, think forward. Good. Patience. Patience is part of it. Move them. Move them. Lucky there, number 9. Yes. Unlucky, unlucky. I like the effort. Attempted to turn there. That's great. That'll come. Good. Come on, Gray. Challenge him. Good. Great midfielders. Be aware of where you're standing. Last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Let's go. Good effort. Good effort. Organize the shape. Organize the shape. Take her away. Take her away as well. What's your name? Allison. You don't always have to show low. You can actually take her away so you create more space. Great ball. Unlucky blue. Looking good. 90 seconds. Full shape, Allison. Keep going. Keep going, girl. Awesome. Unlucky. Unlucky. So I've asked them, I've challenged them to play forward more often. They may be losing the ball a little bit more than usual, but I'm happy that the mindset might be shifting in my session. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for intention. Last minute! Keep it up, Blue. I've seen a difference in your behavior. Keep it up. Keep looking to turn when you can. But first, win it back. Here we go. Win it back. Win it back, Blue. Hungry. Yeah. Whip her. Hey, Blue, whip her. You gotta read those. Come on. Great. Blue, start with the ball. Last one. Last ball. Allison, remember, yep, does she need you short or long? She's got time. Woo. Where's my whip? Where's my whip? Yes, beautiful run. Nice try. Throw in. Throw in. Where's her support? Where's the whip? Where's the whip? She needs it. Good takeover. And it's okay, ladies. Come on in. We're just gonna have a little bit of a debrief. You guys can take off your pennies. Session's over, and coaches, come on in. We'll have a chat with the players. Everybody, give them a round of applause. Very well done. You were awesome. Fun to work with. Well done. Good work. Awesome. Great effort out there. Did you guys get a workout as well, I hope? Yeah? Okay. Thank you. Keepers. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. I know. Okay. Good job, tonight. Okay, so we'll ask the players a couple questions, and you guys come on in. We're a big family, big coaching family here. Okay. So, ladies, you can put the pennies down. So first and foremost, did you enjoy the session? Yeah. Woo! I didn't care to say that, I promise. So what did you enjoy about the session? What was one of the things, something that stood out to you? It does not have to be technical or tactical. What did you enjoy? Never really standing. So that is the goal of mine every session, to make sure that, yes, today, longer interventions. Naturally, talking a little bit more for coaches today, but that is the goal. So I appreciate you giving me that feedback. Anything else?
So we appreciated how we went from simple to complex and they were all connected teams. Thank you for that feedback. Yeah. Perfect. And I have to say this, I don't know if you guys agree from your experience as players. I will say from being a player and a coach, I think sometimes we're coaches we try to do too much in one session. I think today they improved on a technical habit that I believe will help you guys with possession. This applies to my midfielders, but who else does it apply to? The habit I talked about with the open hits. Who else does it apply to? Defenders, it is exactly specifically the wide players, my nines, my wingers. But even though I chose a unit to focus on today, the habit is universal. The only person who doesn't really apply to, maybe goalies, because they're not concerned about breaking lines. Or maybe that's controversial. Maybe I'm not a modern coach. Maybe something's going on with the keepers that I don't know about. Okay, so do you guys mind if we open up the floor? There's some questions from the coaches that can hold that. Okay, any questions for myself or the players as we kind of wrap up the session? Anything you're interested in? Yeah. Fantastic. So what I could have done specifically, very good suggestion. From defensive organization, which was great, to attacking transition, I could have done 10 passes, 5 passes, even if 10 is too long. I could have done 6 seconds to create a final act. And therefore that turnover would have happened, that was a constraint we agreed upon, and therefore Blue has it again. So very, very good. I totally agree. Anything else? Sorry? You would like to hear them too. Do you guys agree with that feedback? Like maybe your team to communicate more in general? Is that something you guys focus on as a group in general? I'm assuming you do, but is it a focal point like every session, or you guys talk about it every so often? Because it's a team, right? It's a team, it's not you. Tuesday's pretty good? You guys pretty nervous today at all? Because you didn't look at me, but you girls are stars, they're not even ready. That was great. Yes? Sure. I think we could be here for an hour about the topic of communication because it's nonverbal, it's connection, it's mental connection. If the pictures are clear, you don't actually have to, it's talking for talking's sake. A loud beam doesn't mean a good beam necessarily. So in your own groups and environments, and I've had to do this as a coach, make sure you define what communication means, because loudness is not actually should be the metric there. Quality of information, concise. Does what you say change behavior? And if it doesn't, it's just noise, to be honest with you. As a coach too. Anything else? So again, thank you for the opportunity. This was a blast, and I hope we can see you guys again in the future. Thank you so much for your effort.
Okay, coaches, it'll take us maybe 5 minutes or so to set up for Joel. We'll start the next session until fall.